Oh no, it's not tight enough, I think. Now I know that it could be too long for a cake roll. I might need to cut it shorter next time.
Too long?
Yeah, it's because I need to roll like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. And normally it would just, I only need to roll it like once or twice the most. So it could be that it's too long for a cake roll, and I need to. Actually, I'll just use this one. Come on. Hello.
I'm doing this research because I'm interested in how people come to feel at home somewhere, especially if you're from somewhere far away, like you're from China. And I also think WeChat is interesting because I think very little Dutch people know about it, but it's actually widely used among Chinese students in the Netherlands. So I wonder if there's some kind of connection between the two subjects.
Okay, very interesting topic.
Yeah.
I started my cake business about 1-2 months ago. So I was, because of the COVID-19, I was quite bored at home. And I was waiting for my master to start, but I also want to make some money. So that's why I started my cake business. I think I miss my hometown food the most when I am sick, like when I am ill, when I have a cold or a fever, when I have to stay at home. That's when I miss my hometown taste the most.
This is something you used to do with your roommates, right? This ordering together.
Yeah.
And then how did that go? Did they send a list? Or did you just look at this website together?
Sometimes we look it together. Sometimes we just look it ourselves and make a list and then tell someone. Yeah.
And do you inspire each other?
Yes. And also there's some vegetable that cannot be found in Dutch supermarket, so I will buy here.
Which vegetable is that?
I don't know how to say it. Like this vegetable. Can you find it in Dutch supermarket? Like this one.
No.
Probably not.
But it's at a special price.
I think
Is this a popular shop?
popular shop.
Like, does everyone buy their stuff here?
I think it depends on cities because Leiden don't have that very big Asian supermarket. So sometimes because like people I know in Leiden you like use this website a lot, but in another city like The Hague or Amsterdam, because there's one big Asian supermarket or like something like that.
Yeah.
And people and they also have like official websites, so they will all sometimes order things in that shop. Yeah. So it depends on the cities.
Okay.
I think I'm quite familiar with here, this place, so I really feel like at home in this place.
Yeah.
And maybe I can turn over the camera. You can see the kitchen. It's quite Chinese kitchen style, I think.
Yeah, show me.
So here. Yeah. Can you see here? Because all the sausage are Chinese, right?
Oh,
Because,
yeah, I see.
because most tenants are Chinese in this place, and also here, many Chinese sausage here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So usually we will make the Chinese dishes, and sometimes because my landlord he's Dutch, so he will make the Western food. So we have the Eastern and the Western food together. Yeah.
Okay. And how does it feel like for you when you see like all these Chinese sauces?
What do you mean?
Like, what does it feel like for you when you see the kitchen and it's like with a lot of Chinese sauces?
I think it's. I will feel I'm still in China because all the most of sausage are in Chinese, and it's most common sausage we will use in the Chinese dishes. So sometimes I have this feeling because in this place I often speak Chinese to my roommate and use Chinese sausage. So sometimes I will feel I'm in China, not in the Netherlands.
And what do you think about that?
Feel like in China.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I think it's good because sometimes maybe you will feel how to say that. I think it's good because I think it's good when you feel you are in China because maybe you can find some belonging.
Yeah, it helps to feel at home.
Yeah.
WeChat, it doesn't really have a theme. It combines a lot of things you want within one app. WeChat is created in China, and I think the way it is designed, it's aimed for Chinese clients. It's how we used to things. Like it's like our habits. We think these features, they are so easy to use, but maybe for non-Chinese people, they will think, this is a weird feature, I don't know how to use it. Yeah. I think So I think WeChat is very focused on Chinese clients.
Yeah.
For Chinese users. And I have other group chats like this. So they're all for Chinese people here in the Netherlands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Leiden students group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happens in these group chats?
Normally it's just about these small things in life, but for example, for the student group chats, you can ask about studying related questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can ask people about this assignment or that course.
Yeah. But for example, the people from your province
Yeah.
group chat?
Yeah, this is just about like sometimes it has updates about our own province, but not a lot. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like all Italians have a group chat in China, and it's called Italian people in China.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily post about Italy, but you just have this group chat and you can speak Italian to each other. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you have this kind of we have this kind of sense that people from the same province, they are related somehow, not by blood, but because they are from that same province. They should have a better relationship than with people who are not from that province.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an interesting thing.
Do you believe in that?
No, I don't judge people by wherever they're from. I judge people by their own characters. But it's a fun thing to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I really in the Netherlands, I also invested how many Chinese students will be in the Leiden University, and I also before I go to the Netherlands, I joined the WeChat group, so I know there around 500 Chinese in that group, so I will know there are many Chinese there. So I have this expectation I will make many Chinese friends there.
And did that make it easier for you, or like less scary, or?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, because in a new environment, if you find someone has the same language, has the same culture with you, I will feel more comfortable. I find a girl who also in the WeChat group, and she arrived almost the same time with me. So I contact her to say, and also we at that moment we apply for the same student place. So we live in the same building at that moment. So I asked her, can we take the train to Leiden together? And she said okay. And when I arrived in the ski pole, and I find there are three Chinese girls, and so they are the first friends I made in Netherlands. We still keep the very good friendship now.
快点回头，要不然把摄像，要不然把照片怼你们脸上。五拍，诶，宝宝，
反正我也看不见，口罩挡住了我的大脸，我很开心。
And you have a lot of stuff here, right?
Yes.
And is that important for you?
Yes, because that's how I feel at home. Yeah, so all these things, they created the feeling of belonging here. They are supporting my sense of security when I see my Chinese books here, I see that I still have my Chinese root with me wherever I go. And also I can see so much memories stored within these objects. So I am attached to them, which are not always a good thing. Yeah, I get attached to these objects, but they also support me mentally. Because sometimes I am so far away from my family, from my parents, I would be very, very homesick sometimes. But when I see these things, they would support me and they would like prevent me from losing it. Yeah. And also I feel like at this point, you don't know where your next stop is. Because when the COVID-19 pass, and I know it will pass eventually, I might move to a new city, maybe even a new country, and maybe I will consider go back to China. And you can't have a permanent home, but you can choose to bring those memories with you wherever you go. So I think that's a good thing. Maybe I won't bring all these things with me everywhere, but I will, like, at least for now, I will have all those memories surrounding me. So that's a nice thing.
I think this place is kind of made me feel at home.
This apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do feel at home here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
my roommate is really nice. And they're also a person that I can share things with them. So like I feel we have quite close connections.
Do you still talk to Iris or your other roommates? Because they're both in China, right?
But actually, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, we chat very often. But now it feels like it's very silent. People, there's just someone talking 3 or 4 days. Like there's a new message in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Like there are like 2 or 3 days in a week, the chat is completely silent.
Oh, it's not very active anymore.
No.
And does it usually happen? Like when someone goes back, the contact is less?
Yeah, I think it happens because me will also be like that.
Yeah, you also do the same?
Yeah, I guess so.
And why is that?
Just like I don't know. It just happens to me like maybe because because I know that I don't know. It's weird. I only talks a lot with people that near me. I also don't really talk too much with my parents. Why the color is
Brown.
maybe
Isn't it supposed to be brown?
usually it can be darker, but maybe I add too much.
Okay, my dad is calling me the dinner is ready, so let's go to see what's the dinner for today. Usually they will put the dinner on this small table, and let's see. Here is a bit messy. This white thing is called rice cake. And here is the meat, pork, I think. And this is a fried fish. And also the clam here. Let's see what I got. I don't know what's the name of this. Is something else? Oh, some vegetable here. Okay, that's my dinner today. And I will take my dinner to go back to my room. Okay, I will take one by one. Go back to my room here. And usually I will eat in this table.
This fishbowl, because this fishbowl is typical from my city. So every time I ate it, I will feel it will remind me of the memory in my hometown. So I told you today is the Lantern Festival, so rice cake is we will eat the rice cake for every Lantern Festival. I just remind of why we want to eat together and eat the Chinese food. I think it gives us the feeling of at home. Now can you hear the voice?
Okay, show me.
I think maybe I can show you. Show the fireworks.
Wow.
Do I need to put all the thing on the table or?
Yeah, we'll just do it.
Maybe. Not that much. Because they send a card, and the card is that it is sent by embassy of Chinese people. Or Chinese embassy.
Okay, and what does it say on there?
Is that they just said Happy New Year, blah 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 blah. It is difficult year, but you have gone through a lot, but we are together, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you happy that they sent you this?
Yeah, because like the people who just sent me the package just said Happy New Year or something, and feel like really warm. Like someone told this to me, because my roommate just gone, so it's very quiet in this house these days, and my friends, they're all busy with their studies and me too, so I just didn't talk too much on my phone and very focused on my computer laptop, so yeah.
So it was nice to see people and get a present.
Yeah. For example, this is what I sent to the people, and you can check how the money, like there's.
So this is the red pocket.
Yeah, this red pocket.
Let me focus.
if you give red pocket, it have a sense of like celebrating the festival, and you also give the wishes to them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, this was your red pocket.
Yeah, so I said I will send it to 5 people.
Yeah.
And then there are only 4 people who clicked this.
Oh.
So finally they're like around 13 RMB. No one won, so the money
will
will
go
get
back. Oh,
go back
okay.
to me. Yes, and also
Oh, she also sent one.
he also said, well, like basically
Isn't
everyone.
it usually like? Is it weird if you don't send a red pocket?
I think it's fine. It's just
But everyone does it.
because it's just for fun and it's just for like.
Okay, it's more like a game.
Yeah, and also because at that day we all received a lot of money from our like relatives
then
and
you have something
parents.
to spend.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. And then we just sent this gift and talk about what we were doing at that night. Yeah, that's our like, Chinese New Year Eve. Yeah.
Okay. And you saw them in the weekend, right?
No, I didn't saw them, but I saw another friend.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were going to have, well, that was from my translation, that you were going to eat pizza together or something.
Oh, no, they just eat it, like, for herself. She
Okay.
Something for, like, create more sense of, like, celebrating a festival.
If you eat pizza.
If you eat something really nice.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you eat?
I just cooked myself. I cooked up beef with tomato and tomato.
Okay, so that was also something nice that you made for yourself.
Really nice.
Yeah?
I think it tastes really good.
Oh, this burger is so nice.
Can I try?
Of course. I was just gonna say. Oh, it's really nice. Do you want a spoon or something?
Oh yeah, sure. Thanks.
No problem.
Right?
Yeah. Xinyi and her roommate, who is also my friend, they love the butter I make, the cream I make. So every time I bake cakes for them, I would put in extra cream on the top.
Yeah,
and
we
they
have quite some left.
Yeah, and they would say, it's just still not enough for us. And I would say, okay, I will pack you a box of this cream to you. It's really, really nice. It makes you so happy. She makes the best marinated radish in the world. But these days, she's been, like this year, she's very, very busy. So last time I went back to China, I asked her to make me a batch so that I can bring it back here. But she was too busy to make it, so I had to buy it from a market.